What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all three sports. I'm your host, Chris. Today, I'm joined by my usual cast of characters. I got Sean, Darius, and Blair with me. What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
Yeah, man.
What's up, man?
Yeah,
Not much, man. We're about a quarter away through the NBA season. Who is your MVP right now? I'm not talking about who you think is going to win it. I'm talking about why they playing right now, today, Tuesday, January 26, 2021. In the NBA season right now, who is your MVP? Sean, who you got?
Man, I really got to think about that, man. I mean,
it's a lot of players playing real good right
It's a
yeah,
lot of players
it's
playing
good
ball.
ball, but it's some good ball being played right now. But not to sound too cliche, I have to rock with LeBron, man. He's actually looked better than he was last year, to be honest with you. I think the team is gelling a little bit better. I think the coaching staff is actually upgraded they coaching, if that's a term. But I think they just had a solid 2 years to really work with these guys. And like I said, some of this Corona stuff, man, it actually helps teams because you get to have that one-on-one, just like in school. You get to do some coaching one-on-one. And if you look at uh Caldwell Pope, like he really stepped up his game. He looked like he was back in Detroit. Um, I had to go with LeBron to answer that, but there's some guys out there, man, that's really showing out that instead. I even like Ingram down there in New Orleans, man. Ingram was been balling. But far as MVP, he wouldn't get a chance at it, but just for
Who?
these 2 games or so.
So, who would you say is your top three candidates right now? Obviously, you got LeBron one. So, who you got
Uh,
two and three?
LeBron, Ingram, and man, I like Jason Tatum, man, but he ain't played enough games. But the games he did play, he was balling. Same. I like KD too. I know Brianna probably cheesing, but man, it's tough, bro. I don't know. You might have to circle the block on that third guy.
All right, think about that, man. Think about that. There's who you got, man. Who your top three right now?
Whew. Yeah, it's a lot of good niggas playing ball right now, man. My top three, I probably got LeBron. I got Joel Embiid. And it's a toss-up for that third spot, man. I feel what Sean's saying. Like, even though he done sat out a couple of games, I really like KD in that spot. Man, as much as I don't believe in him, sure, I could put Paul George in that spot. Because this nigga has been hooping, dog. Like, regardless or not. And playoffs, that's a different story. But right now, shit, that fella hooping, man. I gotta give it to him. I still like Luka a little bit. Like, he is still balling, still getting them triple dubs. But if I'm gonna pick an MVP as of today, yeah, I definitely gotta go with LeBron right now, man. It's just he playing shorter minutes. He's still getting you these 25s and 27s, getting up in 9, 10 assists, still getting like 8 rebounds. But then you look, he only played like 32 minutes. You're like, God damn. Like, come on. Then the other night went off for 46, and not just a regular 46. I'm talking shooting 19 for 26. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Six, bro. So whoever y'all got trying to guard this nigga, like, that junk is not it, bro. Like, he showed that, hey, age ain't nothing but a number, bro. When you was a freaking nature, dog. Like, it's crazy. So he my front runner right now for sure. But like I said, I like Joel Embiid, man. Like, buddy is beasting out here, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, Doc Rivers done got in his ear or what it is, but I really like how he been trending I got him in second place right now.
Blair, who you got, bro?
For what the league is looking like, bro, I'm gonna go KD, and Luca. KD, and Luca, bro. The reason I said for what the league looks like is for what they're trying to do with the league. I don't personally think they're going to give LeBron an MVP. You can get that up, bro. LeBron got his MVPs unless he do something like remarkable, and it'll have to be remarkable. And everything he does is remarkable, so it'll have to be off the charts for people, for regular people to be like, that dude has to win this year. It'll have to be something absurd because they look at everything he does as standard practice. They're not going to keep doing that, dude. They quit that after a certain point. They just stop giving you the trophy. They ain't doing it.
We talking about just as of
right
KD,
now.
bro. KD. I like
How?
KD. You see KD numbers? KD numbers are fantastic.
No.
Amazing. They are amazing. And guess what
Listen.
he came off of that LeBron didn't? And he blew out his Achilles. He blew out his Achilles. And no,
doing that LeBron hasn't been doing.
What does that mean? KD does that. He does it anyway. But LeBron didn't blow his Achilles out.
That means a lot, bro.
That's my point. It does mean a lot. It means a whole lot that he blew his Achilles out and he came back. It is totally not LeBron's fault. It just happened.
He got the noodle leg.
Right. And he came back from his noodle leg, and now it ain't noodle leg no more.
And it also counts where you get your team at too. And right now, if we going by what they should be doing, man, they underperforming terribly, bro.
Hey man, they just traded away half their team.
That is not nobody else that's up for the MVP's fault.
It ain't KD fault either. So stop.
Exactly. But
So
wait a minute, even before then though, they still were not performing to their
not
standards.
about if your team is number one. It's supposed to.
Oh yes, it is.
It depends on what they doing that year. It ain't always the best player on the best team, and y'all know
we get that.
So
we get that.
out.
But this is his list. This is his list.
So
he
again,
got KD, and who?
Y'all understand all the reasons, bro. KD, and Luca. Y'all understand all the reasons. Giannis has won it the last 2 years. It don't matter what Giannis does this year. They're not giving it to Giannis, bro.
No, I feel you.
I can't. Oop, did I go out?
I feel you. No, we hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, bro. He ain't getting it, especially because they flamed out the last 2 years in the playoffs. People ain't, and that has nothing to do with the regular season. But until they're not gonna give it to him because they like, man, what does that matter? He's not gonna do it when it count in the playoffs, so he's not gonna do it. But Luka almost averaging a triple-double. It's a little under right now, and they want him to be one of the new faces of the league.
If his team,
they gotta pick some new faces, bro.
If KD team don't be top three, if KD team don't be the top two in the East, they ain't gonna consider him for.
Maybe not. We'll see. It just depends on his numbers, man. If he has incredible numbers with great percentages, they'll be like, we'll see. Who they gonna give it to? LeBron?
I feel you, but
right now, for me, all KD doing is scoring, which is what he used to do, and that's it.
And man, his numbers is 37 and 5. That's not terrible numbers.
I know, but with it being a shorter season, he's taking an even smaller sample size because he's sitting out them games, and he's gonna continue to sit out them games. The numbers.
You think that skews his numbers? You said.
He said that it skews his numbers a little bit.
I'm saying it skews his numbers because his numbers are going to be elevated a little bit because he's not going to play in as many games. I'm not saying if he didn't play in the games that
he still wouldn't get them numbers. Okay, all right.
Yeah, but you can only go off of what he do.
I agree. So if he misses like 20 games, they might not. He ain't getting it. You can get that up.
But that would be in the best interest of KD.
Yeah, man, if he have to miss him. Like if he is still working his way back, so I'm not against it.
So my top three, like I was saying, I was hoping Brianna was going to be on because this was going to be a discussion of mine if we had done this a couple weeks ago, when there was at like around game 10, game 11, 12, before the James Harden trade, I would have said KD's my MVP because he is balling and it is impressive and he is doing the thing. But we at game 20 now, and I've watched a few games, and Darius is right. He is still doing his same thing. He's scoring because that's what KD do. He get buckets, but he getting buckets and they losing. He getting buckets and they trading for people and they still losing. So now he has a lot of help. I watched the game against the Cavaliers and they lost. It wasn't like a gimme game. They lost. The next game he sat out. But right now, I have in the number 3 spot, I have the Joker. Because the Joker is balling, y'all.
I missed the first 2 then. So who's the first 2?
I haven't said.
You starting at the bottom. Oh,
yeah, I'm starting at the bottom. So I got the Joker number 3. Number 2, I have Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is tearing this league up. This man is starting to put up numbers, y'all. Like, just balling. And number 1, and not because I'm a LeBron lover.
Yes, it is.
No. I'm just stating the facts.
Check the hat.
The man is balling. Listen to me, man. This man is balling. And I'm not even trying to be a prisoner of the moment, but I watched the game last night. I watched every dribble, everything. This man in the first quarter was balling. He was cooking. He went back home to Cleveland. This is the same team that beat the Nets twice, by the way.
Man, say that, bro.
All I'm spitting is facts.
That is a fact.
I don't even like the Lakers. And my brother noticed I hate the Lakers.
But you love LeBron James.
But I love LeBron James.
It's a tough choice.
Which is also a fact. I'm watching this game. He balling in the first quarter. Second quarter come, he distributing. Third quarter come, he's distributing. Then he misses a jumper. Dan Gilbert's right-hand man is on the sideline after he misses the jumper to end the third. Yeah, good D. Good D. LeBron looks at this man like, what? Okay. You can see him do this. Okay. Turn back, looked at him again because he's still clapping, like, because the game is tight. It's only a 2-point game at this point. LeBron goes to the side, quarter's over, fourth quarter start. This man proceeds to shoot the fucking team out their own gym. He came in, just started firing off shots. Bang. I'm talking about hitting shots. And I'm like, why is he shooting that? Damn. He's doing it every way. He really wasn't even driving. He's shooting fadeaways. This nigga was shooting hook shots. Then he came out, hit a logo 3, came back down court, hit a 2-pointer, fadeaway, went to the bench and told him, hey, keep giving me the ball. I'm hot. Came back out, shot another 3. It was like, the game is now a 10-point game. This game is over. It's 2 minutes left to go. The game is over. He closed it out. It was over. It was so bad. They was about to start. The game's not over. He went to the sideline, was like, what up, K-Love? He like, what up, man? Did the handshake while the game is going on. Like, come on, man. This dude is on another level. If y'all piss him off, he's going to take it to a level that we've never seen before. I've never seen him play like that. Like, the way he's shooting 40% from the 3-point line right now. Come on, man. That is insane. For LeBron James?
I done seen LeBron. I definitely done seen LeBron play like this before.
I mean, but come on, man. The way that he was doing it, like, I'ma just shoot shots. I'm not gonna take it
Hey,
to the hole.
hey,
I'm gonna just
he
shoot.
was hot last night, bro.
He was,
Like,
man.
ain't
Listen,
no doubt about that. He
and
was
he's shooting
scorching hot.
40% from three. Can
Is
y'all
that for
imagine?
the season?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so far.
It's really not 40%. It's like 39.9 or some shit. That's 40%.
Okay.
Give him the extra percentage points. So I mean,
Yeah, Barry balling. I told
40%.
people that little fadeaway jumper is gonna keep LeBron in the league till he about 40, man. I'm telling you. That shit, cause them shoulders ain't gonna get no smaller.
And it's funny.
Right.
Are y'all feeling like how I'm feeling? Because I'm seeing him like, bro, dude is changing his game again. Like he's not slowing
That's
down.
what
He's
he's
just like,
supposed to do.
I'ma just go ahead and be a shooter. Like he not really handling the ball because Schroeder has got the ball more than LeBron does right now. Because LeBron, like, you be the point guard. I ain't got to do that.
Yeah.
That's cool with me.
And Schroeder be balling too, man.
And he balling.
He be
Yeah.
balling.
But to see LeBron like this, just to be like, to have the confidence, like, I'm gonna just start shooting jumpers and I'm shooting 40%. It's not like how because he shot 40% before when he was in Miami, but he only had shot like what 3 or 4 threes in a game. He's shooting 7. That's as many as KD or anybody else, except for probably like Steph Curry. He probably shoots like 9 or 10.
32.
Yeah, like, but he's shooting 7 threes a game and he's shooting it at a 40% clip.
Uh-huh.
That is nuts.
Hey,
And his team is also has the best record in the league. In the top 10 records, the only reason why KD wasn't in my top 3, even though he's balling, he's sitting out a couple games, is the fact that his teams are losing despite him averaging 30. And his team doesn't even have a top 10 record in the league right now. That's why I can't make my MVP.
Bro,
Mm-hmm.
it's tough. It don't matter if you can score 120 points if you letting the other team score 120 points, man. That shit is tough, bro.
Bro,
But I seen where they supposed to be trying to make some moves. Apparently, they might be trying to trade for Kevin Love and JaVale McGee. I feel like it'll be straight. I feel like it'll help to a certain extent. I don't feel like Kevin Love got good defense neither. I mean,
That's tough, bro. That's a tough one right there.
Seriously, like,
I think it's,
I
but
ain't saying he
Oh
did.
no, I'm with you. It's tough, bro. His D is it's
And then JaVale McGee,
he
like,
got old feet.
like,
so
JaVale McGee is tall, but man, niggas
He got
just
old feet
JaVale
too.
McGee because he tall. Like, that is a reason Dwight Howard got most of the burn with both of them when it's in LA.
Bro, they got old feet.
but wait a minute. How can they trade for Kevin Love? They don't have the salary cap.
I don't know, man.
There's no way.
They gonna have to get
We
rid of
didn't think they was
DeAndre
gonna trade
Jordan.
for James Harden. So,
But he makes way more than DeAndre.
part of it is something that because Spencer Dinwiddie got hurt, it's like
Okay.
they
Some
not
kind of
gonna
exception for the
it
year.
freed up like $5.8 million or something like that.
Okay.
So I think that's got a lot to do with it. But okay, I'm gonna ask y'all this though. Y'all think we undermining Steph Curry a little bit?
No, I'm not.
Or
I didn't think about him.
you talking about MVP?
No, I mean, not saying like not in top 3, but do you think he deserves consideration right now through the first 20 games?
He deserves consideration.
Think so?
I think he deserves consideration, but I wouldn't put him in my top. He'll make my top. He'll probably
gotta be like top 5.
Yeah.
I'm looking
I would.
right
I
now.
would.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know, because the Joker and B.
Yeah, like you said, that
and
out the top 5, KD somewhere in there. I feel like
What you say? What you say, Sean?
I said Denver's record ain't all that either, though.
No, it's not.
yeah, that's true. Denver, cause bro, Jamal Murray playing like trash, man. I don't know. He done punched Buddy in the nuts the other night.
He gotta work through that, man. He's still young. He thought it was already given to him, bro.
Yeah, he thought it was
They
all
they don't understand that after that first year of promise, bro, they own your ass.
But
Like,
guess
they trying to break you, bro.
I tell you who do got it though. Motherfucking Donovan Mitchell. That nigga got the
Mhm.
gas balling, son.
Now I tell you who I am surprised stepped their game up that much. I wasn't expecting it to go that far. Was Jaylen Brown.
Yes.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
dude, Jaylen. That's
Yes.
what I said
Oh
he
yeah.
was missing. But I mean, I always forget like these dudes are early side of 20s. I'm
But
used
see,
to like the KDs on the younger, like so they can
yeah,
still grow crazy in an off
Mhm.
season.
bruh.
Like you can see them come back with a piece.
That's what I'm
Jaylen Brown
saying.
is
Bruh,
killing it, bro.
I
He
do
is
not
killing it.
I do not see the Nets beating the Celtics right now, dog.
Oh, not right now, but
We
I just
talking at the end of the season. All right, so
Even
Steph
at the end
numbers
of the
don't look
season.
Steph numbers don't look bad for the season. But they're not doing well enough. People probably wouldn't look at them because they're not doing.
I think he gonna will them to the playoffs this year, kind of like how Russell Westbrook
And if his
did.
numbers go up a little more,
I
then
think
yeah, it'll be
I think
all
he
I
gonna
can
do
see
that
it.
because I'll be honest, like I didn't give the Warriors no shot to be where they at right now.
I mean, I
Because
thought
I
they
didn't
I
think it
thought,
would be that bad. I mean, I did
I
think
didn't think it
not
would be
having
that
Clay
bad.
would hurt. I
Mhm.
wasn't sure how bad it would hurt, like because
oh god,
Andre
damn.
Wiggins is always a question mark. He's been in the league like 6-7 years. It feel like, man, and
I'm
Buddy is a
convinced
question mark.
I'm convinced Andrew Wiggins is fine with being mediocre, bro.
Yeah.
You know what? I get the feel. I sometimes feel like he don't want to be then because I didn't watch him in Minnesota, but I didn't like. I just didn't get the feeling that he was that dude.
Bruh.
Even when they
But
said he had the skills, it
he
just I'm like,
did. Right. And he'll flash it like when he want to. I feel like he might be another one of them dudes like, oh, I made it to the league. I got stupid paid because I was #1 pick in the draft.
I got
I
stupid
just
paid
got paid
again.
now. Yeah. He went and got paid again. He just got to hoop and have a career. He
Yeah.
probably content with that.
if that's what he was chasing, yeah. If
That's
he
a
don't
hot
want to put
take,
the
Darius.
work
It's a
in,
hot take.
if he don't want to put the work in,
I think
that's how it feels for like Vince Carter, bro, when he did the same thing.
What you said, Sean?
I think they said Andrew Wiggins' mom played professional ball somewhere. So
Oh, for real?
Mhm.
Maybe he really just wanted to be in the league and he didn't want to.
I don't know, man,
I don't know what it looks like when you just a monster and you on a butt team, because even then you can see that you're trying. Like everybody else can see that you're trying.
I mean, then again, his situation might be different because he's not from here. That's how it be with a lot of these foreign players, because he's from Canada.
But I'm like, Canada though, I thought they took
But think about
basketball
it.
seriously.
I mean, the other person they had was who? Steve Nash? Ain't he from Canada?
Yeah.
Tristan Thompson.
Tristan Thompson is from Canada.
Thompson.
They
That's
got a
about
few dudes that came out after Vince Carter was there in the
Yeah.
beginning, but
No,
like
I'm
the
talking
early
about
years of
like
Toronto.
from
No, that's what I'm saying. Those dudes y'all talking about came out after they got the teams in like Toronto.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Yeah.
bruh, when he go home for him versus, in America, bruh, we hold you to a different standard when you make it to the league.
Oh,
You know
you
what I'm
That's
saying
true.
saying?
there he might be
Yeah.
good already.
So
He
when,
might
yeah,
be
when he
there.
go home, kind of like how, bruh, when Serge Ibaka go home, that nigga is Jesus. Like,
right.
Mhm.
so they might treat Andrew Wiggins the same way. Like, bruh, you went #1. Like, that's all. And everybody might be just treat him as such. So he might just be content with where he at.
And his numbers are decent, so they treat him differently than what we would. We'd be like, bro, you average 18, but you out here playing. You could be averaging 28
That's how people
with the
feel
ability that
about
you
it.
have.
Mhm.
I watch him play, bro, and I don't get the feeling that I just don't see it. I see it in the box score sometimes in numbers. But when I watch Andrew Wiggins, I get the feeling that sometimes he could be aggressive and sometimes he like, I'm good.
Andrew
Nah.
Wiggins supposed to be like doing what Tatum doing, bro.
Yes, I agree. At
That nigga's
least.
supposed to be doing what Jason Tatum is doing.
Well,
And
think
you
about
got
this.
and
Even
Jason Tatum adapted quick, bro. He did that.
well, also think about it like this. Think about when they got him when he was on the Timberwolves and the decision that they made. They chose him over Zach LaVine.
But
Do you
think
know what
about it.
Zach LaVine is doing right now for my Bulls?
But when they was looking at it, it was just like, bro, Zach LaVine, I mean, he could do all of that, but he was a small guard, which was something that they didn't need. You had a strong three, and then they went and got Carl Anthony Towns, which I feel like, bruh, Minnesota is just not the city, bro. Like all they do is drag the good years out of players, bruh. That's all they do down there. They did the same thing to KG and Kevin Love. Drag them for some good years. There's something going on down there, man. Because it ain't like Minnesota hasn't had talent, bro. So it's something going on in that organization down
I agree with that. I'm. It's
You
almost
think
bad.
so?
I think so, bro. Think about, bro. They was at their best when KG was there.
You want me to tell you what's going on there?
Let us know.
They in Minnesota.
Think that's it?
That's the problem, bro. That's the problem they have with attracting people to Minnesota. It's very rare.
No.
It's very rare that you draft a team, like a whole team that turns out to be the man. Now they're
talent though, especially in the past couple.
They got bad evaluators. So what they evaluate as talent doesn't work out. The same way people like Anthony Bennett go first. And you like anybody with a brain is like, why did that dude get picked first overall in basketball? Nobody even heard of this dude. You didn't understand where his body of work came from. Somebody had to pick. Somebody who saw him play basketball thought he was fantastic. And he had all the features to be the next whoever they tried to draft him to be. That's the problem, bro. Like the way people draft talent matters.
All right, let me chime in. With the Timberwolves, they had Kevin McHale. If everybody on this panel know about Kevin McHale, you know what I'm saying? Some guys like Jordan, who is a great, just don't see talent. I mean, they might see it, but they don't. You got to coach it. You got to develop it. You got to put in some time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could do something with a whole chicken, but you got to be able to flavor it. You got to marinate it. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Some guys don't see that. Then they have Flip Saunders. Flip Saunders was a good coach, decent coach.
Back in the day.
Van Gundy. You know what I'm saying? Van Gundy is a great coach on a great team. You put Van Gundy on a good team or a great team, they're going to do good. But Van Gundy always gets shit on with these booty teams. Flip Saunders' son, what's his name? Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't never. Oh. So I would say it's to where they get plenty of chances of getting top picks. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think they give these guys time to develop, and there's not really too many players that want to go there. The last time they had superstars, like more than one on the squad, is Latrell.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? They had Starberry out there, but they really didn't have guys like in their prime, like we got it with the Nets or we had with Miami and them. Don't nobody want to go out there, man. I mean, just to be honest, even with Utah, who wouldn't want to play with Mitchell right now? You know what I'm saying? It's Utah, bro. I
feel you, but just like I feel like how Utah has achieved, I feel like Minnesota. I ain't saying they should have been like out here. We talking about them going to the Western Conference Final. But I feel like, bro, with the talent that they had, they definitely done underachieved, man. Like
they don't.
Yep, I agree.
I don't feel like Minnesota underachieves, bro. I feel like the talent, they don't have that kind of talent. They have the type of talent that you look at on paper, it looks good. It's the same people. A lot of dudes get picked and they suck when they come to the league because on paper they look really good. And then they get to the league and you like, well, he's not doing what we thought he was going. It's the dude. It's the person picking them, man. It's the people, how they evaluate talent, what you think matters for what a good player is and what a bad player is. It's a reason Golden State picked them three dudes like year after year. You know what I mean? It's the reason they got Steph, Clay, and Dre together. They picked those. It's the same reason OKC just keep picking people and getting rid of them. They have great evaluators of talent because that dude came from San Antonio. So what they look for in skills as players, they know how to pick it. the reason it's OKC. It's the same reason people keep bailing out. It's because nobody wants to be there. Minnesota does not have a good system in place for evaluating talent.
I agree with that.
They just don't have it. The people that look at the talent look at the wrong things as what matters for if you can be successful or not. Other organizations have better people that actually can evaluate the talent. Minnesota never had that. Kevin Garnett, like the people they pick are people that people say should be just surefire top picks. 25 GMs agree that this dude should be a top 10 pick. Not even like they would pick him, but like, yeah, we did a survey and a bunch of dudes agree that dude should be in the top 10.
Well, I wouldn't say that they have a problem picking talent. I say they have a problem with
Putting it
surrounding, putting it together,
Yeah.
surrounding the talent that they have with more talent that can
Them boys-
complement the talented person that they have.
Them boys is like what the Cleveland Browns used to be. Cleveland used to get just a cluster of players, and then you put them all together, and they
Don't work.
fucking suck. And then
On
this
paper,
piece
they
goes
look
here.
good, bro.
Yeah, this piece goes here, this piece goes here, and then this piece goes here, and now all of them thriving. Like D'Angelo Russell left from over there, he started thriving. Even Andrew Wiggins, he was playing all right there. I feel like he thriving more now in Golden State. I feel like if Karl Anthony Towns leave there, wherever he go, he gonna thrive more. Jimmy Butler got the fuck up out of there. He was like, bruh, I ain't even with it. Kevin Love left that bitch and went and got a ring. Like, it's over with.
Yeah, because I
Them
don't
boys
think
booty,
I don't think that they know how to surround the superstar talent that they have with more talent that can complement that other superstar.
But I
Definitely.
do,
I say
do,
it's
I do
also
agree with
coaching
Blair,
staff though, man. Like when you had Elijah Wan, you had Kareem and them on the bench, they developing the centers. Like Ty Lue, I mean, he developing the point guards. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have key coaches, even in the background, even though they could be a head coach. You gotta have key guys that, you know what I'm saying, that helps develop them guys. Because even with Karl Anthony, man, the big cat, he nice, but he ain't no superstar. He's soft as Charmin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't no superstar. So even if he would go to a championship team, like say he go to the Lakers, bro, they don't really need him. I mean, to be honest with you, we'll need him offensively, but he ain't gonna provide no defense.
I think if he went somewhere like that, they'll get the best out of him. You know,
Yeah,
that's why
he needs a. I think what it is, especially with Minnesota, their team was so young. They needed a veteran presence to push them. And when they had him, they were like, "Oh man, he too tough on us. He be on there. We don't need him here." And they got rid of Jimmy.
Like, bro, these niggas is soft, bro. He was like, bro, them boys soft, man.
The whole team of dudes.
Yeah, I agree with you though, Blair. Hey, when all you can do, they like, oh, what is it to do? We can go shake the snow off some trees. Shit, ain't nobody trying to go down.
Minnesota ain't popping like that, bro. If Minnesota can't draft it, they not getting it. Ain't nobody going there, bro.
What you mean?
Don't
Yes,
say
they do.
nothing
Yes, they do.
crazy,
Everybody
bro.
going to go to Lake Minnetonka and hang out with Prince.
That's what I'm talking. He ain't even at Lake Minnetonka no more, bro.
These niggas do not want
to go. I'm joking.
I know. I'm telling you, that's what the problem with small market teams are. Nobody wants to go there. That's why if you don't draft them, you don't get them. That's what makes OKC relevant every year. They know how to draft talent. They can develop the talent. Minnesota doesn't draft the talent, bro. They draft dudes that they think are going to be number one dudes, but they end up being 2s and 3s.
watch out for them Suns too, man.
That was my next thing. Like the Suns.
What you say?
He said we need to watch out for them Suns too. Them Suns is coming.
I ain't saying they about to win, but
oh no, they're not about to win.
I don't see them missing the playoffs this year.
Nah.
Why's that?
They look good. The Suns do look good.
Dallas, I'm glad Dallas got the ball rolling because that little 10 games that they missing, them shit's gonna be a lot. but they look like they got the ball rolling now. Luka look like he back the goddamn Luka Magic ball. That dude's fucking balling. I don't even understand it. This dude look like fucking ice cream man. Goddamn.
The thing is, bro, he's just like Joker. You look at them two dudes and you like, there's no way they should win at anything.
I don't know, man. But it's like, should it really surprise us? Because bro, these European, they doing what we see these like European and foreign players do, man. The finesse game be crazy. The finesse game is crazy.
Yeah.
And like Luka, he kind of remind me. I feel like people feel like because it looked like he moving slow, but Paul Pierce was like that. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he was a little slower. He looked like he moving sluggish out there, but you still can't stop that shit. You like, how is he laying this nigga, dog? There's no how is he laying this dude up right now?
Paul will body you, bro. He was a big dude. He was a solid dude.
Yeah, but it was definitely the truth for a reason.
Yeah, you had a
They
lot
about angles on a lot of what they're doing, but they kill.
They do kill. They do kill. I mean, some of them might even become legendary, like Kobe Bryant one day. But speaking of Kobe Bryant, what is, since this is the 1 year anniversary to the death of Kobe Bryant, what is your favorite Kobe Bryant moment? Sean, I'm gonna have you go last because you are the Kobe Bryant connoisseur. But to break this down into one moment, it's pretty hard. I mean, not for me, but because I do have a favorite Kobe Bryant moment. My favorite Kobe Bryant moment is his rookie year. I hate the Lakers, as people know. I never really liked Kobe. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and act like I did. I did not, because I was a Jordan lover and my brother loved Kobe Bryant, and I can't stand him just because my brother liked him. Period. Point blank. I'm sorry, I just didn't like him. But I can't lie. My favorite Kobe Bryant moment is the first time I actually saw him play was in Las Vegas when they was playing against, I think it was the Orlando Magic, and Ben Wallace tried to take a charge, and Kobe Bryant took off.
They haven't taken him out as a sub yet. Here we got a dribble drive, change of direction by Bryant, slam dunk.
Woo! I think that's what the fans came to see. And you talk about elevation. Chick, he went up to the rafters before he decided to put somebody on a poster.
Let's see it again.
We left the Mile High City, Kobe. Takes off from the dotted line and just keeps going and decides that, well, hey, if you're going to stand there, I guess I'm going to make a poster child out of you, and hammers it home. That's some play by the youngster.
And mine is kind of a tie. Mine is kind of a tie between two moments. Like you, I was never like a Kobe. I was not a Kobe fan per se. I was a fan of his game for sure. Cause hey, the boy is a legend, man. Like hands down. You don't gotta like it, but you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like Kobe, but man, this nigga game, he top 5 all time, every time. Part of the reason I didn't like this nigga is because I felt like he was super arrogant, bro, just like Jordan. And one of my moments is when this nigga was standing at the free throw line. I forgot who he was talking to, and they was like, "You don't miss it." He was like, "How much you want to bet?" He was like, "Bro, I'll put up 500,000 right now." I'm like, "God damn, who this nigga think he is?"
That's what I do.
Yeah, look at him.
You know what? That's
Loves this time. Relishes it. And he and Gerald Wallace are having a conversation. That's Kobe and Gerald Wallace going at each other while Kobe's on the free throw line. Gerald's still talking to him. They're still having a conversation as Kobe's about to shoot the biggest free throw of the night.
And who they was playing? Oh yeah, they was playing like the Suns in the first round, and he pulled up and hit the game winner. Grabbed the jersey like this. He was like, "Woo, woo!" That's what I'm talking about. I was like, God damn, Kobe, he always do that shit, man. I'd be like, bro, hey, dog. I feel like that like embodies Kobe, bro. Like, hey, I'm about to take this bitch and I'm gonna hit it. He hit it, and after that, he let you know. This big number 8. Yeah, that was, I think, like the next year, I think that's when he transitioned to 24 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But them my tied for Kobe moments right there.
Facts. Blair.
I gotta give something, don't I? I'm not a huge memory dude, bro. It would be probably the 81. Because to me, that was like how Buddy was. He didn't really care. He took all them shots, had no problem, and they really needed them. It wasn't like he just took them just to be like. They actually needed. Like he got that 81, but they barely won that game
because he sat the whole fourth quarter. If Kobe would have played that fourth quarter, boy, man, Kobe, we probably be talking about shit 110. He was stupid hot, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was crazy, and it was like he was doing it from everywhere: layup, dunk, mid range. You know, his little turnaround, he was hitting on the boy, he pulling up. I'm like, bro, ain't no way y'all just letting this dude go 2K right now.
Right now. And that was everything he had. Nothing they could do about it. They tried. It was absolutely nothing they could do about it. And they needed it. So it wasn't anything crazy. He was actually doing it because he had to.
Yes. That was crazy.
Sean, what you got, man? You might have like 15 of them.
First off, I'm gonna start off by saying RIP to Kobe and to the family. But man, I got so many Kobe moments. I can remember everything y'all guys just said, except the free throw one that Darius said. I don't remember that one. And I can almost say I watched every single Kobe game, man. Man, I got several moments, man. I want to say first and foremost, a good moment that I had was, memory that I have is when he played against Yao Ming. But those that don't remember Yao Ming, he was like one of the best guys to come out of China, man. Like raw pick, like straight dog, blocks.
Do your research, youngins, for real.
And everybody went to dunk on Yao, man. Everybody tried. Some people got him, some people didn't. But the biggest thing at that time to like get one on Yao. So him accomplishing that goal, like that was one of my like highlights. Like, dang, yeah, he got one on Yao. Like y'all said, that 81 was good because I wanted him to get Wilt. But I also got to say his last game, because it was a memory I'm always had more than anything, because that was his last game. And that game is the opposite of that Toronto game, for the fact they was really not playing good D on him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to have to say, like, the scene go, you know what I'm saying, on a high level, you know, that's always going to stay with me. And lastly, I say a good memory is just the father that he is, man. Like even after the accident, you see a lot of photos of him and his kids. I'm big on family, so you know what I'm saying. Just him with his daughter, practicing her with hoops, like how the balls be with their son. But he was really like promoting the WNBA, female college ball. You know what I'm saying? He at the games, like a lot of guys talk on trying to help the women even get more money. He was behind that. Like, you know what I'm saying? For them to be in the WNBA, they was getting like truck driver money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was no real bread, but they own commercials. They the face of their franchises, and Kobe was really pushing it with his daughter and started his own thing with his daughter. And it wasn't about the money. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was pushing something that was bigger than just basketball. So that is like one of the biggest things I will always remember about Kobe, man. That man was a monster, bro. Oh, and one big but low light, I remember it was like his rookie year when they had Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel, and he was like throwing up air balls the whole night. I don't remember what game it was.
Against the Jazz in a playoff game?
Bench, like, man, keep shooting. And he got hot and just started lighting that shit up, man. But yeah, Kobe always gonna be that assassin. He was cocky, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you can talk the talk, walk the walk. You know what I'm saying? But he also was one of them guys that's gonna push you, even if you was just an average Joe. You had guys that was just, you know what I'm saying, just second round picks, you know what I'm saying, that he was having looking good. That's one thing that I respect about Kobe, like, because he will push you like MJ. Like, you got to hear it, you know what I'm saying, but you going to hear it, but it's coming from love. So that's my Kobe moments, man.
That's good stuff, man. RP Kobe.
RP.
For sure. For real. That's going to probably do it for the night, fellas. But we appreciate you guys for watching. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know how y'all like the new look. You know what I'm saying? It's official, man. It's official sports show, you know. So let us know how y'all like the new look. We'll holler at y'all next time.
Peace.